Hello there, and with that, we are back. So, we've got well, what's accounting for post-game stuff now. Let's head down. So, last time we finished the story, let's go to the lobby. That's the objective we've got. Morning, or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle with the tower and AZ passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Centrico Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumiose needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you're on point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're going to do, AFG? About what? About your wish, the one you get for reaching rank A. You should have got a message about it when you signed up on the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish as long as it is in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about what you desire. Well, you'll need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You save the city. I bet they'd give you anything. Hey, all of you, come here a second. I found something while I was sorting through AZ's stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumiose City. I have been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new neighbours. It is as you young ones once said, a joining of the X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a revolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me, but thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, AZ. Oh, AZ. When we left him on the roof the day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So what will we do about the hotel? We probably don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business, right? AZ did tell us he saw it more as his own final residence than anything. He did, yes. But keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Quasartico would lend a hand. I wouldn't want us to use our ZA Royale wish on this. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. Vinny, what's up? You were promised one wish to be granted if you achieved rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Understood. See you at Centrico Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. You all heard that right. It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you've got until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. I'll figure it out. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our 2A rank trainers will request. You're probably right. But there's no point getting nervous about it. Let's head to Centrico Plaza. My dear Team MZ, why are you here? We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers would wish for. The bottom line is this: I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. Then why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do? I'm so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumiose become the best trainer they can be. My dream is to make the citizens of Lumiose strong so that we can get rid of the wild zones. Oh dear, I would never have expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumiose. As for the name, how about something like Le Sublime Ultra Tournoi de Junacintha? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? Or whatever, Vinny's waiting, let's go. I think I'm going to run over the rooftops for old time's sake. Wow. It doesn't seem like 2 moments since I was doing this at the start of the game. Doesn't time fly? Well, at least I know which direction I'm going in. Yeah, I'm going to say there's a lot of side. I'm not going to do all the side missions on screen because that would. Looks like there's a mission. Yeah, that would be excessive. That would be very excessive. I mean, realistically, I know there's. Whoa. There we go. That was at least 2 missions involving legendaries, but realistically that could be the end of this playthrough until the DLC comes out. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I offer my most sincere apologies to Team MZ regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Quasartico Inc. to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Lumiosa's residents, human and Pokemon alike. We owe you a great debt. Really, it wasn't that much. And the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Lumios went so wrong. But we managed to right it with the help of all those tough trainers OFG had battled. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumios after all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel this way. With that said, Vinny? Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in the ZA Royale earns you the right to have 1 wish granted. As long as that wish is within the capability of Quasartico Inc. to grant, of course. What about the person you've been searching for, Tawny? You can get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that'd help everyone. Oh, I know, we could combine your 2 wishes. I bet that'd get us something really cool. They're the ones with the wishes, you know. In that case, what do you say, OFG? I want more Pokemon. Yeah? We've already made Centrico Plaza into our new Wild Zone 20, allowing Pokemon to settle there. I'm afraid adding even more into the city at this point would be problematic. In that case, what do you say? I want us to live in harmony. I feel you, but that's Quasartico's whole mission. We can leave it up to them. In that case, what do you say? I want all to battle together. That seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be. Just Infant and the others sure seemed hype about that idea. I fully support more Pokemon battles. Should we ask for the ZA Royale to continue then? I see, what an interesting turn of events. What, is there a problem? No, rather, AZ had approached me as well to ask if the ZA Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any others, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. If you'll give me a bit of a moment. Attention ZA Royale Operations Team, this is your green light to push the update to the app as discussed. Your ZA Royale app has been updated. As you'll see when you next check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale. I'll inform the ZA Royale participants about the update and our plans for this competition. Let me see. I suppose we might as well begin at once. We will kick it off this very night. You work fast as always, Vinny. So AZ wish for this to happen too. I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. We'll find out what those things are through the ZA Royale. I hope you're all ready. Starting now, we're rivals. It seems a marvellous future awaits us. As much as we have worked to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are truly what matters most. I hope the competition sparked by the ZA Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumio's city. Alright, let's get go do whatever we need to prepare. The Infinite CA Royale awaits. Ooh, there's a lot in this. Alpha Garchomp. We've got a Tepig. Back strike. We got it. Time to leave. We got another one. We got another. Back strike. Go XP candy. We got it. I mean, I'm probably not going to need another Charmander, but nice to have the option. I'm not going to do anything now. I can do this all day. Any ball this time. We got it. Burn it. Get back here, you. Oh, that is just an annoying set of timing. Hopefully this contains it. We got it. Heal up and head to the Infinite Royale, I guess. Heal up. I've collected 4. I'll take what we collected. Right, I really need to do some training with Gardevoir because it's a bit it's a bit behind in levels than the rest of the team, so this is probably a good time to do it. That's down. Not a terrifyingly bad matchup, but down it goes. Great start. A little faster on the draw there. Boom. Super effective moves. There it goes. Down it goes. Land hits with electric moves. Enough Gardevoir I'll need for that then. Boom. I don't have any fighting type moves, so that'd be a bit. Okay. There it goes. That well-known regular physical attacker guard. Wow. Down that goes. Super effective moves, doesn't matter what kind. Down it goes. Just always gets me. I mean, it's not the first time it's got me in this game. You just see this huge Tyranitar just running like, oh, I better react. Missed us completely. Boom. That could have been quite worrying if it wasn't being used by a deadly bird. I have a victory gift for you. Oh, max potions, nice. I might move like Dynamic Punch would take time to charge up. I just feel like at this point the question is, can I I think I see what this guy's deal is. Down that one goes. Down it goes. The question is, can I get one more? I think I can, you know. Down it goes. That should do it. Got a challenger ticket. Get one more in, maybe. Down that one goes. Not really a bad night's work. Heal up and then we'll go ahead to Quasartico. I will deal with that later. Ah yes, I see you have a challenge ticket. Would you like to take part in a reward match? Yeah, let's do this. See who your opponent will be. Zach. Alright, let me call your opponent to the battle court and you two may begin at once. This is who we fought right back at the very start, wasn't it? They call me Le Z Eterno because the Z is the ultimate, the end to all that becomes before it. Strange. joke. My last Pokemon, this will be my Z, the final letter in my challenge against you. At least Pokemon battles lend some appeal to trying over and over knowing you'll fail. Congratulations, you've now claimed victory in one reward match. Here is your reward. Love ball, eh? Ooh. Come back and try your hand at a reward match when you get into a challenger's ticket. Oh yeah, gee, thank goodness. Drop whatever you're doing and hurry straight back to Hotel Z right now. Like now. I'll have you know that I won't only be running the ZA Infinite ZA Royale, I will also be participating. Right, what does Lidder want? We meet again. I would speak with you about AZ, but words fail me. How does one speak fittingly of such a man? It's tragic that after seeing so many others to their fate, to their rest, he was alone when his time came. Still, I am glad for the conversations he and I had, however scant. Excuse me, what did you talk to AZ about? About the agony of being unable to die. About his deeds, both good and heinous. Even though it was for the sake of peace, he did build Ange. Do you consider that a bad deed? Not necessarily, though the havoc it wreaked on Lumiose is undeniable. The exact causality is unclear, but we can surmise that Ange's influence resulted in more wild Pokemon gathering throughout Lumiose, which led to this city, built for humans, to become a place of harmony with these wild creatures. But now we have separated Pokemon and humans into different areas once more. I wonder, is it right that we keep each other at arm's length with these holotech barriers? Perhaps we will find another way. I look forward to seeing what the people of this city choose. Right, sir. I have, of course, come here to tell you something. I'll get to it. After you and I spoke in Lysander Labs, more of my memory returned, and I recalled the existence of two beings. The one that gives and the one that takes. One that gives? I wish I could tell you more. I'm sorry, for now, all I can remember are these epithets. But I have more to tell you. Zygarde has not shown itself since that eventful day. I imagine it exhausted its power and has now retreated somewhere to quietly recover. You understand what that means, do you not? There are none but you on whom I can rely. That being the situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please find the two I spoke of. What even was that? It's like that guy was trying to win a cryptic old man contest. He didn't give you much to go on, did he? Perhaps you could learn more from people with connections to Team Flare. Got anyone in mind? Maybe at the Pokemon Research Lab and Grisham at the Nouveau Cafe, I suppose. There you go, we'll be cheering for you. That's something for another day. So, until then, I'll say au revoir, bye-bye, so long, and see you. Take care.